Amber has clearly lost her mind at this point, as evidenced by the video, since she's at a loss for words. Her contributions are shallow and devoid of value. Even the MC is perplexed by her obnoxious conduct, and the rest of the Aquaman cast is laughing to distract from the situation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the same witness who testified repeatedly that Johnny had an alcohol problem. After the conclusion of the trial, we have gathered more and more evidence showing that she may have struggled with alcohol to a much greater extent than her ex-husband. According to her former nurse who testified in the couple's defamation action, Amber Heard struggled with anxiety, insecurity, and substance dependency. Additionally, she coveted Johnny Depp's celebrity position. This is the most recently discovered piece of information. During her stormy marriage to Depp, Heard, 36, reportedly confided in private nurse Erin Filati that she suffered from bipolar disorder, ADHD, codependency, and an inability to sleep. In her testimony, Filati remarked, "I have a broad recollection of there being envy, worry, and mistrust inside the relationship." She continued, "I faintly recall these concerns cropping up at different points throughout the years, but I wouldn't call them a persistent pattern." Filati testified in a pre-recorded video deposition during the trial that followed Depp's $50 million lawsuit against Heard, in which he claimed that Heard's abuse allegations against him had affected his career. Private nurse Filati was employed to examine Heard beginning in 2014. In her notes, she described the actress as agitated and screaming. The nurse's notes indicate that Heard has a history of substance misuse, including a cocaine and alcohol addiction. Additionally, the press reports that Heard professes to have 1 to 3 glasses of red wine daily. Amber Heard, according to Filati, admitted to using mushrooms and MDMA while at home with a high-profile male acquaintance less than 2 weeks after her split from Johnny Depp. Filati's assertions are based on what Heard had told her friend. According to Filati's notes, Heard divulged to Filati the details of a recent trip to Coachella, during which she admitted to consuming alcohol and an assortment of legal drugs. The morning following her confrontation with Depp the previous night, Heard attended Coachella. After consuming mushrooms, MDMA, and alcohol together, Heard, according to Filati's notes, vomited and was high for at least 24 hours straight. Heard disclosed to Filati that she used mushrooms, MDMA, and beer concurrently. During their conversation, Filati informed Heard that illicit drug usage will not be tolerated by medical professionals, and that doing so could reduce the efficacy of her prescribed medications. Amber reportedly smiled and admitted to doing illegal drugs while they were together 2 days previously, as described by Filati, at home with a prominent male acquaintance who was present. Reportedly, neither the male visitor nor her illicit drug use was known to her spouse. Heard reported that her hubby had no knowledge of either incident. Amber Heard appeared to be under the influence of alcohol or extremely high in a number of interviews that I observed. You don't always slur your words when you're drunk, but I'll let you select which of the two she is in the first video by allowing you to choose whether she slurred her words when she's intoxicated. Even Amber was entangled in the drinking controversy during the trial. The footage shows the actress unscrewing the bottle's cap in the courtroom while chatting with her legal team. She places the bottle in her pocket nearly immediately after spotting a court employee. In a separate video, Heard can be seen drinking from the bottle that she brought into the courtroom. A large number of folks reported that Heard drank alcohol from her water bottles in a courtroom after the footage was circulated on social media. However, no tangible evidence supporting this theory has been given as of yet. We are concerned about Heard's courtroom drinking because officials have banned the consumption of bottled beverages within the courthouse. According to reports, Law and Crime anchor Jesse Weber announced the decision on social media before Amber Heard's testimony. Just now, we were informed that bottled beverages are no longer allowed in court. When Johnny Depp initially went into the stage, this directive was issued for the final time. Multiple sources claimed that bottles were prohibited because they could have been used as weapons while Amber Heard was testifying. During an interview that was withdrawn almost shortly after it was posted, Amber Heard seemed to be under the influence of alcohol or narcotics and to be drinking. Am I correct in stating that she has never been the cause of the problem? Also, enthusiasts are welcome to take a photograph of this. You are conscious of your purpose.